Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Karen. Hello, Susan. Hello, Markel. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Candy. Hi, everyone. No, the special live is next week. I was mistaken. Next week, Vicky and I are going live to show you all the new or all the goodies for our merry making. Hello, hello. Today we're going to talk about the Free Gift Friday that starts right now early for all of you. And then we're also going to talk about my products for SCT, which are now available for everyone for the class that I taught. Well, not all the products. The rub-ons are only available to those that attended. So it's only the one thing that that you can't get. So welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited that you are here. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and head down to the table and let's talk about first our Free Gift Friday. And then we are also going to talk about, we're going to make a card with our SCT items. I have a very special new release item for you with the SCT, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So, first and foremost, we are going to talk about, so many of you, well, some of you may remember this little ditty that was going to release a couple years ago, but never released. And that's because I needed to do a little bit more research and development on it. And now I think I've done all the research and development that I need to do. So I think that we are now finally good to go. Does anybody remember this? From when we were going to launch it? It will be recorded, so if you miss it, you will be able to watch it later. Yes. Okay, so this is our brand new again, slideshow collection base stencil. So the free gift is if you spend $50 or more, you are going to get this the base as well as your very first slideshow slide stencil. So this one is fall leaves, which is appropriate for right now. And the way that this works is we wanted to be able to give you one base stencil, okay, which is this, and then one slide stencil. So you're gonna only need one of these, and then you will have slides, all right? So the first one we're giving to you completely free because we love you and because it's Free Gift Friday. And the way that this works, so once you have it inserted into your, and I say always put it like behind, see how that's behind there? What will happen is all you have to do is slide this to whichever leaf you want to use, okay? So that's our first leaf. Just gotta make sure you get all your pieces so they're not stuck. And there's our second leaf. There's our third leaf, and there's our fourth leaf, okay? So you just slide it, and that will allow you to do your piecing. So let me show you. And the new ones that we have coming out are actually going to be layering. So it'll be 4 layers that all you have to do is slide it, and it will layer on itself. So let me show you. So let's say I want to do, this one. So all I need to do is just keep it right there. So it's right where it needs to be. And then I'll grab, let's do some orange. And you can also purchase this separately if you want. I know there's going to be people that will ask that. You can purchase it separately, but right now it is a free gift. So all you're going to do is go in with your color. Now I'm doing this on a tag. You can do this on a tag. You can do it on scrapbook page. The sky's the limit, okay? I'm just going in and adding some color. I'm just going to blend a little bit so that this, we have kind of the color all the way around these Christopher Allen brushes, I tell you. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of some bee sting. And this would be a great way for you to go into that, what we need for this. What do we need for this? Because I can make it. So I'm just adding some red to the tips of our leaves. And we'll blend that a little bit too. All right. Oh, yes, an alphabet. Well, we could do, I mean, all different things. So then you just slide this out, and there's our leaf. So you get this completely free if you spend $50 or more. And easy peasy. You just get both, you'll get both pieces, which I think is so cool. And something that I would use over and over again. I mean, I have been using it over and over again. So now all I'm going to do with this is, I mean, we'll turn this into something later on because it's not in the wheelhouse for this evening. But we don't have a Halloween just candy box, but the Halloween advent calendar box has candy in it and Halloween products. So I'm just going to put some of our rainbow sparkle on top of there. Oh yeah, there's so many things we could do. So many things. But you have them all in one, which is my favorite thing. It's all done. Hello, hello. Yes, this is the Friday freebie. So you can see how much sparkle that adds to that leaf. So again, this is our new slideshow system of stencils. And all you do is you take your base layer. This is our base, okay? And you take your film strip, I guess you would say. What did we actually call this? Where's the packaging? I bet you there's like a real creative name on this. Slide stencil. It's called a slide stencil. And you just place it. Again, I always say go from under and then through. See that there? That will keep everything in place for you. Okay. Then it just slides down. It's really cool. So there you go. So that's that. All right, now let's talk SCT, shall we? So, available to you now is the Look for Them in the Leaves stamp set. This is limited release. When these are gone, these are gone. Okay, had fun with Ani, Justin, Heather. Oh, well, Luann, I needed to eat. I needed to eat something. Whoa, I'm dropping stuff all over the floor. Hold on. We are going to be using this tonight. That's why I dropped something, because I was trying to move that out of the way and it didn't work. Okay. I would have come to see you, Luann, if that darn food truck didn't shut down. All right, and then we also have the Look for Them in the Leaves stencil. So this stencil, as you can see, it's been loved. It has been really loved. I did, Jerry. Thank you so much. I did get it. Oh, I loved it so much. It's in my office. It is in my office. I appreciate it, my friend. So you can see the stencil fits perfectly on top of your leaves here. Except the little leaf. The little leaf is always left out just because he's a little guy. So this is the stencil. Then we have a die set that fits the stencil as well as your stamp. Okay, these are some pretty big dies too. Okay, so these fit on here like so. And then last but not least, we have something brand new that I'm so excited that we're offering for the first time ever. And that is our brand new skeleton leaf printed vellum. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So, when you purchase your skeleton leaf printed vellum, you will receive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 leaves. Okay? So you'll get 12 leaves and, 12 times 2. So you get 2 sheets of them. Let me get a piece of white paper to put behind her so you can really get the idea here. So these are the skeleton leaves, and they are absolutely beautiful. Mine are the samples, so they're not printed fully on this side, because when I get samples, I get all the hokey pokey. So these are the printed vellum panels. Now, I want you all to get super excited. And the reason I want you to get super excited is because I'm about to do something with this vellum printed panel that I think is going to blow all of your minds. Because it blew my mind whenever I did it. It completely blew my mind. And it is available right now. Because I wanted to make sure I could do the one thing that I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and let's do these tall, long ones first. Move my things out of the way, and let's cut out. How many of these do I want to cut out? I don't want to cut out a ton because I'm not going to use them all right now, and I like to keep it as together as I can. So we're going to Isis, you may know. I'm going to cut these ones out first. And then let's do 2 of these ones on top as well. Actually, you know what? Let's just do, while we're doing it. All right, so those are the ones we're going to use. You can use these however you would like. Oh, my dear friend. Of course they do. They fit perfectly. We're going to talk about it because we're going to make a card with this tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and pop these over here, and let me grab my Gina K fuse foiling machine, because it's the best of the best for foiling. And don't take my word for it, take everybody else's word for it that uses it. All right, so let's do our big leaves. I'm thinking we'll do our big leaves with the gold. This is the gold sketch from my line with Thermoweb. Or no, I think this is gold static. I don't know if Heather's here, she'll correct me and tell me the right name for it. So we're just going to cut off just a little bit there. There we go. Just want to say hi, no power, no power. Oh no! Well, thank you for popping in and letting us know you're okay. We appreciate it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, pop this in our fuse machine, make sure everything's lined up. Now, what I always say to do is if you are doing a piece of vellum or like a piece of acetate or something like that, you want to put a little piece of cardstock behind it. And the reason for that is it needs to get pressed up against the rollers. So we're going to go ahead and place just a little piece of cardstock behind it, okay? Let me make sure that's in the right direction. Yep. And then we're going to run that puppy through, okay? And then for our longer leaves, we'll take our red, and I have new foils coming out before, I think it's before holiday I have them coming out. I'm super excited because I haven't had a new foil launch in, my word, I mean, years. Well, since the shattered glass one. All right, so see how that like flattens it out? Here, I'll show you. Oh, you can't see, it's out of screen. So see how that flattened that? We're gonna send it through one more time because of how thick that cardstock is. And then we're going to do the last one with Rain Glow just because we can. Why not? All right, so we're going to pull this one out, and we're not going to peel it yet because you want it to let it cool a little bit, but we will pull that off of there. Now remember, take your cardstock. I would say just use the perfect blend. That's enough. That's enough of an oomph. Then we put our leaves in. Then we put in our foil. That's our sandwich. Okay, I'm gonna make sure everything's really flat and down, and we'll send it through twice. And then I think for the small ones, let's do rainbow, right? Why not? Because this is so small, the little striations on these leaves are so small that we don't even have to worry about necessarily seeing the color, but I promise you it's going to look very pretty. My favorite. Shiny Voodoo is my favorite. I need a t-shirt that says that. I sure am, my friend. And I have these to show you tonight, which are going to sell out so soon, and they're not evergreen. They leave as soon as they're sold out. They leave. Leaf. So I'll show you those. All right. I'll put this one to the side. Uh-oh. There we go. Now let's do our rainbow. And then we're done, and we're going to start building. We are going to start building our card. Okay. So our gold should be ready to go. Are you ready? Is everybody ready? Let me know if you're ready. We're going to zoom in a little bit. Are we ready for the big reveal? Are we ready for the 1, 2, 3? Lori's ready. Whenever I tested these vellum pieces and I pulled it out, I was like, please work. Please work. Please work. Because I want this. It's going to be so beautiful. Please work. All right. Ready, set. 1, 2, 3, go. Now, if that doesn't make you as happy as the day is long, I don't know what will. This is an add-on, Colleen. So that's our first one, okay? That's our first one. Remember, this is what it looked like beforehand. And now it's shining, shimmering, splendid, okay? Then the next one, let's pull this guy out and let him have a chance to cool. Then we can take this away because we're done with this. Okay. All right. So next, whoopsies. Next, let's try our red. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Gorgeous. And then if you have overshot, you can just go like this, and it will it'll go away. If it like does a little too much, you can just kind of gently look at that. Okay. Then last but not least, we have our Rain Glow. This is also a Brutus Monroe foil. 1, 2, 3, go. Wait a minute. Do y'all ever notice how quiet I get whenever the foil comes out? I can't help myself. I can't help myself. All right, so let's run these through. Let's use, we're going to use Gina's machine because this, I'm over the lawnmower's been real annoying lately. So let's use my dear sweet Gina's. My favorite machine ever. So easy to use. All right. So let's get our dies lined up here. Whoops, I can zoom out. There we go. And we're going to make a fun little card. And just a reminder to take a look at our warehouse clearance sale. The items are gone. Almost gone, I guess I should say. It's wild. We are, in 2025, refocusing on Brutus Monroe products. For a while there, we had so many brands and so many different things, and I was like, wait a second. Let's get back to basics. Let's get back to what we know best, and that's Brutus Monroe. So we are trying to sell through a little over 600 products. So if you could help us with that, we sure would appreciate it. Okay. Pop that on there. All right. Sure that's not in the way there. All right. Gonna run that through. Bring this back a little bit here. There we go. You did your share. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much so. And for this card, I'm excited because we're really gonna let the die cuts take the show here. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Okay. Probably be using this again, but just in case I'm not. Let's go ahead and pop it away for a moment here. All right, so let's grab our leaves here and let's just take a look at them cut out now. They're even prettier. Whoopsies. They're even prettier when they're cut out. I think we're going to do like a little leaf trio here, like so, at the end of our card. Okay. And now let's take a look. So I want to take, we'll slide these to the side because I think we're just going to do a very minimal kind of ink blending for our background because we don't want it to be too crazy. Then a little stripe and some a little sentiment strip. But let's look at this now, okay? So because these are, when they're gone, they're gone. So this is first the Autumn Tapestries, and these are all based upon actual embroidery. So on the inside here, you can see this coordinates with Brutus, Monroe's mustard seed, scarlet, jack-o'-lantern, gingerbread, brown butter, and then raven. Okay, but look at these. Let's zoom in. Let's like really zoom in, shall we? Look, they are actual embroidered panels. Number one, number two. Hello. Number three. Well, actually, let me show you the A side first. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's the six patterns. And then here's the B side. So the first 6, and then there's another 6. Just absolutely, I'm just obsessed with this. Look at this one. Oh my word. Okay, so that is that, and I just wanted you guys to be able to see that because when they're gone, they're gone. And I can tell you that BRU 4500 has been flying off the shelves. But this next one is a very special one. And this next one is called Norma's Knittings. And Norma's Knittings is named after our dear sweet Jess, she is our director of operations. No, you should be able to buy it separately. Is it not available separately? Hold, please. There you go. Okay. So Norma's Knittings is named after our dear sweet Jess's Grammy, Norma. And these ones coordinate with, and look at all these knit pieces. How fun is Nick when he puts these together? Macchiato, Jack-o'-lantern, Raven, and Holly. Okay. And these are all different knitted blankets or sweaters, and they're actually real knittings. Oh, side A. Let's start with side A. And of course, they're orange. Okay. And now, okay, Petty. Side B. It's going to look like a whole lot of the same until I move the camera out. But these are all beautiful, beautiful knittings. So much texture. So much texture, right? Okay. So those are the 2 paper pads this month. I'm not sure which one comes in. I think Autumn Tapestries is the one that comes in your inspiration box. I have to look. Lula's Crocheting, I love that. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and put these away because I'm using those next week. And I think we could put away the intercut because I think we're gonna do some ink blending that involves also a little bit of splattering of water. So I'm actually gonna grab some aqua pigment paper for this blending. I have not reviewed it yet, Isis. I think I'm going to do that next week. I mean, they started shipping, so you all will see it very soon anyway, but I believe that's on my schedule for next week. Okay. And then we'll be using it for the rest of the month. Because you'll see, when you see the stamp set, I have lots of stuff I want to do with it. Lots of stuff I want to do with it. All right, so we're just going to do a pretty rainbow background. And I'm using aqua pigment paper because I want that texture, but I also want, I really, really want some, the ink to really pull. And the only way for that to happen is, I don't know where my spray bottle went. Well, I'll be darned. I don't know where my spray bottle went, so we're just going to have to flick some water on here, I guess. That's okay. So we're going to use red, orange, yellow, shooting star, green, fake plant, no. Overzealous, blue. Yes, Elizabeth, next in 2 weeks. Blue and purple. Triple berry. Okay. Oh, no, not triple berry. Let's use the Crown Me. All right, so we're going to start with our red. And this is not going to be a perfect blend because we are using aqua pigment paper. Autumn Tapestries is in the box. Okay, good. So now we're going in with Roar. And again, remember, this should not be perfectly blended because we are going to add a little bit of spritz to it. Now we need our yellow, which is Shooting Star. Okay. Then our green we're using is Overzealous. Which is probably my favorite green of his. Then our blue is No Diving. If you were in the SCT, classes, you'll have to post and let our friends know that we now have vellum that coordinates. Because I know I'll forget to post it. I know that I'll forget. So yeah, let all your friends know that they can get it. All right. Because I ordered a lot of it. All right, so now I'm going to grab a paper towel. place that underneath here. Can the Christmas box. Can the Christmas box. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, good, Ellen. So we're just going to take a little bit of water from our water brush here. I'm just going to scatter about some, because remember, Simon Hurley's ink is water reactive. So we're just going to scatter that on there for a second. I did not post it in there yet. Nope. And that's, I know I'm going to forget. I know that I will forget. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Penny. All right, so we're just going to give this a couple of seconds. Yes, Jerry, we will have 6 more next year. All right, so that should be good. So we're just going to take our... Oh, yeah, all that washi tape sold out. You guys went wild. Day 1. But we have more coming, don't worry. 1, 2, 3, go. So see how that creates like a tie-dye kind of effect to it? That's what we were looking for. So now we're going to cut our panel down to 4 1/4. No, 4 by 5 1/4. This piece was already cut down to 4. Nope, it wasn't. I lied. There we go. Save those rainbow pieces. Yes, we have a few things coming for Hanukkah. A stamp, a die. We have a couple things. Don't you fear. We have some glitter, some sequins. I think we have about 12 Hanukkah pieces coming total. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and attach this now. Uh-oh. Here it is. Okay, and then we're going to attach our little vellum leaves towards the center here. We want them to kind of be able to do their own thing, so don't apply too much adhesive to the back. It's probably going to take a minute for them to stick because we've talked about this before. There's something magical in Simon Hurley ink that stops things from sticking until it's completely dry. Okay, so we have that done. So now we need a little piece of white. This is our, what's the word I'm looking for? Our perfect blend paper. And now we're going to grab our stamp set. And I think we're going to use the sentiment, I am here for you, which is one of my favorites. Oh, yes, Polly. We talked about, in our director's meeting today, we talked about your wonderful email. Okay, that's good. So let's just... It was very sweet of you. Okay, so we have our I'm here for you. Cut this down to 4 inches so it'll match up. Oh, it already was cut down to 4 inches. Why do I keep doing that? I keep going to 4 1/4. Whew. Okay. And now, this we're going to put on with some glue. And I think we'll put it down like even further, like right about there. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. And we're going to place that puppy on right there. And of course we need some crystals. So we'll match them up with the colors. So we've got gold, red, and for the rainbow we will do my favorite, which is the crystals. We'll do 3 on each. Why? Because we can. Why not? And this will create what will look like kind of like little raindrops. Ooh. That vellum is selling quick. Thank you, everybody. If you ordered that vellum, we appreciate it. Okay. And then last but not least, these are the red shift, I believe. Yep. I can't wait till you all see so both the final Halloween advent calendars go out next week if you order just the Halloween advent calendar. I think they actually go out tomorrow. And then if you ordered the Christmas advent calendar, they go out next Friday. And you're really gonna love what's in it. I can't wait till you see what's in it. Yes. Yeah, they will. All right, and there we go. You can see, let's zoom in a little bit. You can see that beautiful, beautiful foiling on those leaves. You can see our little beautiful gems, and then I'm here for you. Very simple. Very, very simple. How fun is that? So, all right, everybody, unless you have some questions, that is it for me today. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it is simply a memory or a beautiful sympathy card or your own ending. I love you very much, and I will see you all hopefully, possibly tomorrow for a midday live. I'm not sure yet. Just remember that I'm not fully scheduled for a midday live on Friday. It's just if I can hop in here, I can hop in here. So